Hey guys, Billy Sticker here, and this is a presentation that I actually put together for my team. We did just the other day, talking about how to properly use Facebook to promote the Body by Vi challenge. All right, so Body by Vi challenge plus Facebook can equal quite a bit of money. I have people daily contact me on Facebook that either end up being customers or promoters, and most of these guys have never even liked a post or commented on anything that I do. So there's definitely proper techniques in doing it, and that's what we're going to get into. So the first thing is the average person spends 55 minutes per day on Facebook. That's an awful lot of time, but I'm telling you, I mean, with smartphones, it just makes it too much easier. You know, you're sitting at a stoplight, you're walking down the hall at work, whatever. People are doing what? Grabbing their phone, checking Facebook. The challenge itself is social. Why do people get on Facebook anyway? Because they want to share their stories and they want to hear stories. Well, on the challenge, that's what it is. It's a story about transformation. That's what makes it so great, for these two to go together. But you have to keep in mind is your goal in using Facebook is simply to promote the challenge. You want to get them to come to you. Okay, look at it like fishing. Any Facebook post that you make, it's like bait. But you want to be careful. You don't want to scare away your fish. Your friends, your friends on Facebook, your ideal prospects who are going to be interested in either promoting the challenge or taking the challenge because they have transformations they want to make in their life, they're thinking this. When they first hear about it, they're thinking, does it really work? Can I do it? And does it taste good? These are just a couple of the questions they're thinking. So your purpose here is to make these posts not sounding salesy. You don't want to scare them away. That just gets their curiosity up. We're going to talk more about that in just a second. But so what you're wanting to do when you're making these posts is you're kind of wanting to answer these questions. You want to post these before and after pictures that answers the question, it really does work. It tastes good. You post recipes, which we'll talk about. Can I do it? You post these success stories, and it answers these questions. It overcomes their objections before they even bring them up to you, and they contact you wanting to know more. All right? So you want to answer their questions for them before they even ask them. You want to answer the questions that they're already thinking in their mind. So do not try to sell on Facebook. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see most people as soon as they start their challenge as a promoter. They'll make a comment and then they follow that comment up with, or they end the comment with saying, inbox me for more information or inbox me if you want to make money or lose weight or whatever. Not that that doesn't work, but, nobody wants to be sold. All right. I mean, you can walk in a store looking for, ladies, you can walk in a store looking for a certain dress or skirt or whatever, and you walk in and a salesperson there asks you, hey, can I help you? And what do you say? Oh, no, thank you. I've got it. But you are coming in there to buy something. But we say that because nobody likes to be sold. Okay. You want to make that decision on your own. So on Facebook, don't try to sell them because then they know you're trying to sell them something, and it automatically starts to put up a bit of a wall between you and them. All right? Remember, curiosity and social acceptance are very strong psychological triggers. What I mean by that is when you're posting these comments, you post a before and after picture, and you just simply say, congratulations, Joan. What an incredible 90-day transformation. Down 45 pounds. Wow. And that's all you say. It creates curiosity with your prospect, and that's what you want, because enough of that curiosity is going to get them to want to know more. There was a guy that I work with. I don't like talking about it at work because I'm a sales manager there. So I've got a lot of I'm just in a place of authority over all these sales guys, and I just want to be careful because I respect my position and I respect the owners of my company. Well, they started seeing me lose weight. I mean, I lost 15 pounds the first 2.5 weeks. And this one guy kept asking, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm just drinking these shakes." And I wasn't being very specific. Well, then we qualified for our BMW in 24 days. I pull up in the car and everybody sees the car. Well, what in the world? Yeah, well, that's actually saving us money. We got rid of a car note, and that company's paying for the BMW. But that's all I said. And one day after work, I mean, this one salesman had asked and asked and asked, and I just wasn't telling him. Well, it created so much curiosity. One day he said he needed to meet with me after work, and he comes in my office and shuts the door. And I didn't know if he's getting ready to quit or what's going on. He said, "Billy, we are not leaving this office until you tell me what in the world you're doing." That's how strong curiosity can be, especially when they're seeing results. So that's what you want to do on Facebook. Social acceptance is just simply everybody's doing it. So when they start seeing all these people commenting and posting recipes and congratulating people on their BMW, that's social acceptance. When they see Hulk Hogan and Roy Jones Jr. and all these celebrities promoting it, it's social acceptance, and it's a strong psychological trigger, which it creates desire. Your ideal prospects are watching everything that you post. I've had, like I mentioned earlier, several people in the past, since lunch today, right now as I'm recording this, it's about 6 o'clock. In the past 6 hours, I've had 3 people contact me on Facebook asking for more information on the challenge. All 3 of these people had not hit, all of them, or should I say none of them, had ever liked a post, liked a comment, commented on anything. I had no idea that they would even be interested. But they were watching, and they saw it, and they came to me. And that's exactly what you want. And also the people who are commenting and are, making, liking stuff, well, that lets you know those are some people who might be interested that you can pre-party with, contact later. Your timeline is your real estate. You want to use this to build your brand. You want to change your cover photo often. And this doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be something about the challenge or about Visalus. Anytime you change your photo, people come and check it out. I'm sure you've done it. You've seen something on your news feed that somebody changed their cover profile, and you go to their page and you start looking. Well, then you see other stuff they've been doing also. So, change your cover often. And you also want to keep everything positive. Nobody likes to be around negative people. And this goes back to, your real estate, your brand. When people think of you, you don't want them to think negative things that you're always posting. You want it to be positive, uplifting, because that's the kind of people want to be around. So keep it all positive. Next, you want to add friends. You can actually have up to 5,000 friends. After that, you have to actually do a page where people like you. That's why if you look at a lot of the co-founders of our company, they can't accept any more friend requests because they have too many. But your goal should be about 2,000. But you want to do this over time. If you get on there one day and start friend requesting all these people, Facebook will send you a warning asking you to slow down because they think you're up to something. So you want to do this over time. You want this to be somewhat of a warm market. You want it to be your friends, friends of your friends, family, coworkers, people that are in your cell phone. Go through your cell phone and check, who you're not friends with, and make sure you friend them on Facebook. People in the health and fitness industry, people that are entrepreneurs, people that are successful. One of the things about our business and just promoting the challenge is for an entrepreneur who is business minded, they get it. They see what's going on here. So you should have a goal: 10 to 15 minutes per day spend on growing your list. So pick out some time in the morning or afternoon or at lunch, and just send out some friend requests to grow your list. Okay, what do you post? One of the best things is before and after pictures. Where can you get these? You can go to Visalus. The Visalus Facebook page, because when people post these, they normally tag Visalus in them. other promoters that you might be friends with, the ambassadors in the company. Follow their news feeds, and you can get these before and after pictures from there, and simply put on there, congratulations, John or Sarah, on your 90-day challenge results, down 40 pounds. You don't even have to put a link to your website here. Leaving it blank is going to make people, they will have to come to you to get information. And you want that because you want to know who's interested. Sometimes if your website's just here, and I've put my website on there before, but one of the things that will happen is people will go to your website instead of contacting you, so you don't necessarily know who is interested. Something else that you can put on here is recipes. I mean, these are fantastic. Pinterest has tons of them. But take something like this and post it on there and simply say, yum, this was my breakfast. I get to drink this and I'm losing weight. A simple comment like this, people see that these are the shakes we're drinking. This is what people are doing to lose weight, to get in shape, even to put on muscle. It's fantastic. This much, you can attract more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? This is great honey, especially people who struggle with their diet. They see that this is what they can be drinking. It's fantastic. But you can get these on Facebook. You can Google, or you can go to recipes.vi.com to get these. Something else is just simply updating your status. Day 15 on my challenge, I'm down 10 pounds. Congratulate somebody on their BMW and weight loss. Some of the people that you're friends with, maybe other ambassadors, when they congratulate somebody for hitting regional director, you can do the same thing. You can go to your wall, congratulate that person on your wall for getting their BMW. As a matter of fact, Dr. Toll, he's actually, my upline in this. I was watching these before and after pictures, but what really got me is he congratulated somebody on qualifying for their BMW. That's when I sent him a message on Facebook, hey, what can you tell me about Visalus? And here I am. We're doing fantastic, just about replacing my wife's income. She's a nurse. We've done this, within 2 months. So that's how easy it can be. Pictures and stories in your back office of ViNet. Just in the community, people are posting stories. They're posting pictures. You can use those on your Facebook timeline. Keep it simple and keep it positive. Like and comment on other promoters' posts. The more likes, the more comments, the more traction it's going to get, and the more it's going to be showing up on other people's news feed. We need to do that for each other. Build each other up. People like the whole way to go, mentality. Everything you do is for the prospects that are watching. We said this a minute ago. The more likes, more comments, more shares equals more views. People love to be encouraged. They love the way to go encouragement. They want to be in that kind of environment. People walk around with a big imaginary sign that says, tell me I'm special. Whenever they're seeing everybody that's involved with this, telling each other that they're special, they can do it, good job, way to go, that's attractive for people. Pics of your challenge parties. When you're having a challenge party, you're making the shakes, have your spouse or a friend walking around with the camera, getting some pictures, just like you would at any other party. Post them on Facebook. And this is the kind of fun that we have in Visalus. Now remember, you still have to follow the system. Facebook is not an alternative to pre-partying. We've got the funnel that we talk about. You still have to follow the system. 2 tools, invite them to a challenge party. When somebody contacts you on Facebook, that is loading them into your funnel. Okay? Facebook is not something that's in the funnel. Facebook is not the second tool. It's something outside of the funnel altogether that brings people to your funnel. All right? So once they comment or they ask you, what can you tell me about Visalus, then you want to get them on the phone. And do this by simply sending them a simple script. Hey, I find Facebook really impersonal. What's your number and the best time to call? And I'll get you more information. Okay? It goes back. People still don't want to be sold. They want information. All right? What's the best time to call? And I will get you more information. Model others who are having success. Okay? Look at some of the 5-star ambassadors in the company. What are they doing on Facebook? Model that. Connect with the co-founders, Ryan Blair, Nick Sarnicola, and Blake Mallon. Your team, your upline, your downline, other people that you know. Connect with all these people on Facebook. Here's a list of some of the people that actually were on stage, walked the stage in Miami, whether they were 3-star and above. This is just a list of some great people that you can follow that are doing fantastic things on Facebook. And so you can pause this now if you want to be able to write these names down, but I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end. All right, that's it. Keep it simple. Remember, this is not an alternative. It's just a simple tool to get people to your Facebook funnel. Again, my name is Billy Sticker. You can find me on Facebook. If you have any questions, hit me up on there, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks.